welcome back to Dear Teacher Carina podcast episode 5. Today's topic is why do preschool teachers leave the industry eventually? If you are new here, hi, I'm Carina. I work in the sector as a preschool teacher from 2019 to 2025. You can watch my other podcast episode over here or here. Either one side I'll put. In this podcast series, I share my personal experience and thoughts about working in the preschool sector, the pros and cons, the challenges,
and the realities that many people may not see.
In today's episode, I want to talk about something that comes up quite often in the sector. Why do some preschool teachers leave the industry? Now, before I start, I just want to say that every teacher's experience is different. Some teachers stay in the sector for many years and still love what they are doing every day. But at the same time, we also see teachers who eventually decided to leave. So today, I just want to share some common reasons that I've observed or experienced during my time in the sector. First is always the workload. One of the biggest challenges many preschool teachers talk about is the workload. Teaching young children is not just about being in the classroom. There is lesson planning, preparing of teaching materials, writing observations, doing documentations, preparing portfolios, attending meetings, and sometimes admin tasks as well. A lot of this work actually happens outside classroom hours. Even weekends. We sometimes sacrifice our weekends just to finish up our work. So, teachers may feel the workload becomes quite heavy over time. Second one is the emotional energy. Another thing people may not realize is that teaching young children requires a lot of emotional energy. You are responsible for a group of children for many hours a day. You are guiding them, supporting them, managing their behavior, helping them regulate their emotions, and making sure they feel safe and cared for. And when you do this every day, it can be very meaningful, but it can also be emotionally draining at times. Next one is the management and workplace culture. Another factor that sometimes affects teachers' decision to stay or leave is the management style and workplace culture. In some cases, teachers may experience environments where there is a lot of micromanagement. For example, when teachers feel that they have very little autonomy in their classroom or feel constantly monitored in how they conduct their lessons. Some educators may also experience workplace environments that feel stressful or just unsupportive principal, vice principal, colleagues, etc. and so on. And when teachers don't feel trusted or supported in their role, it can affect their motivation and or job satisfaction. Of course, this also depends on the center because different preschools have very different management styles. Some centers have very supportive leaders while others may still be figuring out how to be a better support to their teachers. Manpower challenges. Some teachers also face challenges when there is limited manpower in the center. When there are not enough staff members, teachers may have to take on more responsibilities or handle larger workloads. This can make the job even more stressful. Career considerations. I would say this happens to all the industries, not only early childhood. But for early childhood, another factor is career progressions. Some teachers may eventually decide to explore other career paths, further their studies, or do a different industry. Others may want jobs that offer different work schedules or new opportunities for growth. And yes, like what I said, this is normal for any profession. Beside all of this, the meaningful side of teaching. At the same time, I also want to say that many teachers stay in the early childhood sector because they truly care about the children and education. These are many meaningful moments in the job. Watching children grow, seeing them learning new things each day,
and knowing that you played a small role in their development can be very rewarding.
Finally, As there is a saying, not all heroes wear capes, and one of them are the teachers in the early childhood industry. Being a preschool teacher requires dedication, patience, and a lot from the heart. And for teachers who are still in this line, your work is really meaningful, even though it may not always be easy. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dear Teacher Carina episode 5. If you enjoyed today's podcast, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to me. And I'll see you in the next podcast. Bye bye!